gosh, did I greet you? I don't think I greeted you. Well, how's it, people? Do you remember how back in the day I used to like do that greeting with like enough energy to power this country? Like, no, can't do that anymore. I've become like ESCOM, just no energy. For now, I'll say, well, how's it, people? Firstly, a very happy 2023 to you. Today, I'm not even joking, is the 1st of January. In case you don't believe me, there's the date over there. Don't you start with me on the 1st of January. Don't you listen. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. Last night, New Year's Eve, I didn't do anything. This is the first time that I haven't done anything for New Year's Eve. And you know what? It felt so good. I honestly just watched Netflix until midnight and it felt so good this morning, just waking up and feeling fresh. I spoke to all 4 of my friends. We all went to bed early, unintentionally, like we didn't plan that. I realized we've just reached that age. And honestly, I have so much time today. There's no more like waking up bablas the next day, half the day is already wasted. No, today I woke up at 6. It felt so good. I felt fresh. I felt ready to go. That is the way forward for me. That is what I'm going to be doing every year. Listen, it's been a long time since we sat down properly and caught up like this. So I think it's fitting that we do this catch up now at the start of the year. I'm just checking my channel now. And it's been about a month since I last posted. I can explain. This year was kind of crazy for me. I'll go as far as saying that it was it was the most significant year of my life thus far. That's a strong description of this year, I know, but that's how it feels. I started the year very sad, and then middle of the year came and things were suddenly happening. It was just like bam, bam, bam. And then end of the year came and it was just happy. Like it ended off really happy and really nicely. That was my 2022. You know the phrase did a 180? That was this year for me. Even as I sit here now filming this, I really cannot believe how much can change in not even 1 year. It's been 6 months, I think, since everything really just changed for me. Yeah, and I realized this year that change, it only happens when you want it and when you decide to make it happen. Boy, was I ready for a change this year. And it makes me a little bit frustrated because if only I was ready, if only I wanted that change earlier. Listen, this is not one of those like new year, new me videos, no. Because actually, I would say, if I think about it, it was August 2022 that was like the turning point for me. And I've been doing this since, I've been making these changes since August. Basically, August came around and I was so sick and tired of neglecting myself. So since August 2022, I made like a conscious effort of like working on myself, and I worked furiously on myself. I completely focused on myself and put that same amount of energy that I usually put into others. I took that energy and put it into myself for like the first time ever in my life. Because one thing I am very good at is dropping what I'm doing for others and neglecting myself. And because I was neglecting myself, everything was like becoming very muddy in my life. Like there was no clarity. I was losing direction. I was losing sense of myself. Because I give my whole self to others, down to the last hairy toe on my foot, I forget that I also exist for myself. And so since August, September, I started working on myself, and I started working on my priorities for a change. And hey, maybe it was a coincidence, but I'm not even joking when I say that as soon as I started focusing on myself, I noticed immediate shifts taking place in my life, and all for the better. I think the most important thing that I started practicing this year was the art of letting go. Life-changing. When I talk about letting go, I mean worrying about outcomes, focusing on outcomes, and now looking back, that was like at least 95% of the cause of my anxiety. Me focusing too much on a desired outcome, not getting that desired outcome, and then I would like fall apart at the seams. Honestly, like that I realized was the root cause of my anxiety. Now, I've become so good at letting go. I'm not gonna say I've perfected it, but I've become so good at letting go that I'm not even joking when I say, but like, where's my anxiety? Where's it? Where's it gone? I don't see it anymore. I'm not saying that my anxiety will be completely 100% cured. I'll still have those little things that will trigger it every now and then. But like, I can feel like it will never have that hold on me. In the past, my anxiety had complete control over me. And I don't think that will ever be the case again. I can feel it. It's almost like this big fat gorilla was sitting on my chest, and suddenly it like lifted its bum and I could breathe again. Do not ask me where I got that simile from, but that's what happens in my brain sometimes. I just feel so much stronger, so much lighter, and just so much happier. And speaking of happiness, this art, I keep saying art because it really is an art, but this art of letting go, it was the key to my happiness. As cringe, as corny as that sounds, that was the key to my happiness. You probably already know this because you're smarter than me, but it just took me a very long time to grasp this concept and to like start implementing it. Because I started letting go, I just let things unfold as they did. And you know what? Life has proven to me over and over again, my entire life actually, life has proven to me that everything turns out okay. So why in Nando's name, why am I still so untrusting? Why am I still trying to control the way situations unfold? When life has proven to me things will unfold the way they will, and it always turns out to be for the best. Honestly, like now when I look back, I'm just like sometimes 진짜 바보 사람입니다. And you know what? Without me even realizing it, this whole like letting go thing, it unknowingly it led me to like finding peace within. Like I told you this is gonna sound so corny and so cringe, but once I learned how to let go, it just led me to like being completely at peace with myself. I can feel it inside. Everything feels very balanced, and consequently my happiness went up. It was like a weird domino effect. I learned to let go. I just let things unfold as they did. I trusted. It led me to finding peace, and then my happiness just like, you know, you should try it. It's liberating. This is the other thing. Because I was working on myself, I could feel my self-worth. My poor little self-worth. Consequently, my self-worth went up. Listen, by October, I don't even know what happened, but it was, the only way I can describe it is like, it was like someone threw a bloody brick at my head and I woke up. I woke up to my value, I woke up to my worth, and like just like realizing how much I bring to the bloody table. I think I've been sleeping on myself. You know what? For way too long, I've been walking around this planet feeling like I have no value, I have no worth, I'm discardable, I bring nothing to the table. No more. I can feel it. No more. Ever since I noticed these like shifts in my mindset, I noticed my life started changing drastically. And there have been no like physical changes. Please don't think that that's what I'm talking about. There have been no physical changes around me. I'm still here on the farm. The change was completely within. And that is probably one of the most important lessons that I had to learn this year. For how many years did I think that a change in scenery would help cure me? Like would make me happier, like a physical change. I always thought I needed a physical change to make me happier. Meanwhile, this whole time, the change that I needed was like right here. Are you not focusing? Focus on me. Without there being any physical changes in my life, I am now the happiest I've ever been. Like this is, as I sit here, I think this is the happiest I've ever been. Isn't that so interesting? I was thinking about this the other day, like I'm not even in Korea, the country that I love so much and where life is like absolutely perfect. Life is just so easy, so convenient there, like so comfortable. My life was so good in Korea. And here I am, back in South Africa, back to my very humble country life. And this is now the happiest I've ever been. And it's all because I've like managed to find that balance within. This is something we all know, but I think it just took me a very long time to like grasp that. The fact that happiness must come from within and not from external factors. It took me a very long time to grasp that. In the middle of the year, was it the middle of the year? Yeah. I would say the middle of the year, I hit like a lot of milestones for myself. It was just amazing how I managed to accomplish so much in such a short space of time. Oh my gosh, and why? All because I decided to like focus on me. And I was thinking like, imagine if I just started earlier. But can't think about that. I did it. It was just yesterday. Yeah, it was New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, I signed a very important paper. It's important to me. I don't want to like go into it now, but inevitably you will see this thing that I signed for. Like I'm just really proud of myself for like those milestones that I achieved. You know, in when was it? July, I think. Yeah, July, I got my license. I keep forgetting. I spent like almost a decade in South Korea, and so I never needed a car. So after a very long time, I got my license, and that was a huge milestone for me because I guess because I left driving for such a long time, I was so scared. I was so scared of a car. I was so scared of driving. I was just so scared of the whole process. And now I have my license. I got back into my field as well, and that was the most wonderful. The license and that happened in the same month in July. July, everything was just like bam, bam, bam. My work, I love it so much. It's so much fun, and it also kind of like inspired me to like start a new venture in my life. I'm definitely not going to go into that. Yeah, I want to start it, but like I don't know, I just like need that person. I need that person to just be like do it, because at the moment I'm just like, should I do it? Yeah, so listen, I don't know what 2023 holds for me, but one thing I can tell you is that I'm so excited. I've never been like so excited for a new year, but just because I've been implementing these changes since like August, September, and because I've been like working so hard on myself since August, September 2022, I can already feel like that has like rebuilt me. And not only has it rebuilt me, but it's like it set the tone for 2023. Gosh, so listen, if you take anything away from this 57-hour long speech that I've just given you, it's this. Number one, let go. Number two, let things unfold as they do. And number three, failure is often just like redirection. Always look at failure like that. We have to fail. We have to fail. Like failure and success, they're just like this. They're completely entwined. You cannot succeed without failing. We've got to be redirected. And you know, often when we are redirected, we are often redirected to doors that we never even thought we would open. And sometimes we open that door and we're like, whoa, thank gods I opened this door, which I never would have opened if I didn't fail at this one thing. And for more motivational speeches, you can call me on 076 789 10 11 12 13. And if there are too many numbers in that phone number, just drop the end numbers, however many you need to drop, because I've forgotten how many numbers are in the phone number clearly. I do want to wish you a very happy 2023. I wish that it's just filled with growth. It's all about personal development these days, my friends. Yeah, yes, I have reached that age. Yep, I am definitely in my 30s. I wish nothing more but growth and positive change for you. That's all I want for myself, and that's all I want for you. I do want to say that I am very sorry that I have gone so quiet. I neglected my channel a bit. My channel did take a bit of a backseat. Now I'm sure you can understand. I spent the last 6 months just like working on life things and just myself. I realize now it's January. Every time it's like January, I'm like, ooh, my birthday's around the corner. I'm gonna be 34 this year in April, and that's quite a nice number. I like 34. It's like a substantial number. 33 is like, ugh, meh. I'm excited to turn 34, and I have this feeling of like excitement in me. Like I feel like this is the start of my life finally, and I'm so ready. I'm so ready to start it. To think where I was just like a year ago, like thinking back on like how sad I was. Oh my gosh. And where I am now, even now, I'm just like, where's my depression? I don't even feel it anymore. It's the craziest thing. It is the craziest thing, and I'm genuinely like so proud of myself. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. If you made it to this point in the video, please comment with the word grass. That's just the first thing I saw outside the window. Comment with the word grass so that I can see who made it to the end of this video. I hope you took away something, anything. If I've helped even one person today, I've done my job. I hope you have a wonderful 2023. All you Gauteng people, please go back to your province. I'm sick of you. Yeah, I'll see you in a new episode of The Farm. Cool. Yeah, this is getting awkward now. Okay, cool. See you. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I forgot my outro. Don't forget, if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, give it a like anyway. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to join my channel. And I will see you next time for a new video. Terrible. I am the worst YouTuber. Goodbye.